All right, guys and girls, back again, day 4. So just had surgery. I had an infection in my bursa around my patella in my knee. And it got out of control. So they went in this morning, they removed the bursa from my knee, drained a bunch of fluid out of it, and then left the wound open to continue to drain. It's going to be a couple of days still taking it easy. I think I got to stay in here one more night, then I get to go home. And then, recovery. Still got a ways to go, get over this hump all the way with the infection and stuff, but the pain is finally starting to subside some. It doesn't feel like my kneecap is going to explode off anymore. So again, thank you for the continued prayers, the well wishes. It means the world to me. You guys are getting me through this. I've been praying a lot to God and asking him to keep me calm and keep my guidance. And I had an awesome team for my surgeries and recovery and things like that. And we're kicking. And again, I thank you and love you all so much for the support. And thank you. That's all I can say. And I'll keep you updated.
WWE is a world of bright lights, roaring crowds, and larger-than-life superstars who seem untouchable at the top of their game. But behind the fame and fortune, not every story has a perfect ending. Some legends who once ruled the ring later faced financial struggles, controversies, personal battles, and career setbacks that changed their lives forever. From the legendary lifestyle and financial troubles of Ric Flair, to the controversies and sudden fall from the spotlight of Ryback, and career uncertainty faced by Braun Strowman, these stories reveal how quickly success can fade. This isn't just about wrestling, it's about fame, pressure, and how even the biggest WWE superstars can lose everything.
But anyway, make a long story short, about 1990, and before then, everybody I knew, because I knew a lot of baseball players, I knew a whole lot of football players, I knew a lot of hockey players, all professional guys, they all used steroids. There was only one guy I actually knew that didn't use them, and that was Bob Backlund.
First, there was Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. In the 1980s and 1990s, Flair wasn't just successful, he was wrestling royalty. A 16-time world champion across promotions including WWE and WCW, Flair embodied luxury, custom robes costing thousands of dollars, Rolex watches, private jets, limousines. He famously boasted about spending enormous sums just to maintain his image, and during wrestling's golden eras, he could afford it. He was making millions.
Ric Flair was seen drunk and high off unknown substances as he ran into famous rapper Chris Brown.
But the lifestyle never slowed. Multiple divorces drained his savings, alimony payments mounted, medical emergencies, including a life-threatening health scare in 2017, created additional financial strain. Reports of tax debts and money troubles surfaced years later. The man who once declared he was stylin' and profilin' found himself working matches and appearances well past retirement age. Flair's story is not about one sudden collapse. It's about how living like a king every single day eventually empties even the largest treasury.
Who want to be in the picture? Gotta go down. Do they have ballet? Can somebody get the coffee later?
Ric Flair drip.
Hang on, there's a woman right here.
Mike Tyson 2.0. Go woo on a bitch. Woo on a bitch.
Our so party is like this.
All right, so I get gambled.
Oh my God.
Then came Ryback, a human wrecking machine. When he burst onto WWE television, he was pure destruction. Squash matches became his trademark. Feed Me More echoed across arenas as he bulldozed opponents with terrifying intensity. WWE positioned him as a future megastar. Merchandise sales soared. Main event title shots followed. For a time, the financial rewards were significant. Big event paydays, sponsorship opportunities, massive exposure. But behind the scenes, frustrations grew.
Okay, let's go.
Ryback openly criticized creative decisions and WWE's pay structure. Injuries slowed his push, disagreements turned public. In 2016, he walked away from WWE. Leaving the world's largest wrestling promotion meant leaving behind its financial engine. Outside the WWE machine, revenue shrinks dramatically. Independent bookings pay less. Exposure declines. Ryback pursued business ventures and built a supplement company, but the guaranteed 7-figure wrestling income was gone. His story highlights a harsh truth: sometimes losing wealth doesn't come from overspending, but from losing access to the platform that created it. Scott Hall's story is darker. Known to WWE fans as Razor Ramon and later as a founding member of the New World Order in WCW, Hall was at the center of wrestling's biggest boom period. Alongside Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, he helped ignite the Monday Night Wars. WCW contracts in the mid-1990s were legendary, guaranteed money, sometimes regardless of performance. Hall was earning substantial sums, living comfortably, and riding a wave of cultural relevance. But behind the sunglasses and swagger, personal demons took control. Substance abuse ravaged his life. Missed bookings meant lost money. Legal issues added financial burdens. Medical expenses piled up. When WCW collapsed in 2001 and its contracts disappeared, Hall's safety net vanished. At various points he faced serious financial hardship, relying on support from friends and fellow wrestlers. Addiction doesn't just steal health, it drains wealth and opportunity. Hall's fall was painful and public, a reminder that money means little if you're fighting battles within yourself. And then there's Braun Strowman, the monster among men. Built like a skyscraper and presented as an unstoppable force, Strowman rose quickly through WWE's ranks. His battles with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar made him a headline attraction. He won the Universal Championship and headlined major pay-per-view events. His size and presence made him one of WWE's most marketable modern monsters. The paychecks were strong, the exposure is global, but in 2021, WWE shocked fans by releasing Strowman during a wave of budget cuts. Despite being a top star, even he wasn't untouchable. Guaranteed contracts disappeared overnight. Like many wrestlers, Strowman was an independent contractor, meaning no long-term security. While he later returned to WWE, the release was a powerful reminder of how quickly income can vanish in this industry. Even giants can fall. Even monsters can be cut loose. These 4 journeys reveal different paths from wealth to uncertainty. Ric Flair shows how uncontrolled spending and lifestyle excess can slowly erode millions. Ryback demonstrates how disputes and walking away from a corporate giant can shrink financial power dramatically. Scott Hall's life proves that addiction can destroy even the most lucrative careers. Braun Strowman's release highlights how unstable wrestling contracts can be. Even at the top, professional wrestling creates the illusion of permanent riches. Championship belts sparkle, pyro explodes, wrestlers drive luxury cars and wear designer suits. But behind the curtain, many pay for their own travel, healthcare, and retirement. There are no guaranteed pensions for most performers. Injuries shorten careers. Creative decisions are unpredictable. Fame is rented, not owned. What makes these stories compelling isn't just the money lost, it's the vulnerability exposed. Fans see superhuman strength. They don't see tax bills, medical expenses, legal troubles, or sleepless nights wondering what comes next. The same crowd that chants your name today might forget you tomorrow. Yet within each downfall lies a lesson. Wealth without discipline fades. Fame without stability collapses. Power without humility can isolate. Wrestling gives extraordinary opportunity, but it demands careful management of body, mind, and finances. Because in this business, becoming rich is often the easy part. Staying rich, that's the real fight.